There's a three-way race for Hamilton County Commissioner this election. Whoever wins will be right in the middle of some big decisions coming up about stadiums, bridges, and taxes. Brett Underwood has a look at the issues and the candidates' plans.
It's a race that stands out from others on the ballot. Three people vying for Hamilton County Commissioner. The race pits incumbent Democrat Stephanie Summerall-Dumas against Republican Matt O'Neill and independent Christopher Smitherman. Dumas is running on her record and the current financial state of the county. 4 years ago, the county was staring at a nearly $30 million deficit.
We are now structurally balanced, and we have about a 17% reserve, which is about $60 million in the reserve. So we were able to do things that we were never able to do as it relates to adequate wages, staffing, of course.
Part of the reason those funds are available is because of the tax increase to pay for the renovations of Union Terminal. The work is done, but the tax remains to help pay for county operations.
We always want to take a look at it, but I do know that if we had not continued it, not increased it or anything like that, I don't know where we would be financially.
That tax is something both O'Neill and Smitherman say needs to be looked at.
Especially, I think that the Union Terminal was an unvoted tax increase, and I think the Metro tax was mashed up between a payroll tax cut for the city and improvements to the roads across the county. So it wasn't a straight up vote. It sounds like something, the Congress would come up with.
O'Neill is an accountant running on no tax increases unless voted on by taxpayers. He wants better control of MSD spending. But one thing O'Neill says he won't do is take money away from safety services.
I would prefer to approach that from what areas would be off limits, or the last place that I would cut would be anything related to public safety.
And then there's former Cincinnati City Council member and Vice Mayor Christopher Smitherman. He says the biggest concern he hears on the campaign trail has to do with income and jobs.
As a county commissioner, not being an obstructionist to infrastructure kinds of deals, because I understand how important it is to make sure that people are working.
With big decisions like the lease at Paycor Stadium and funding for big projects and bridges, Smitherman believes his record at City Hall makes him the right choice.
Like when we're talking about MSD, when we're talking about the Western Hills Viaduct, when we're talking about the convention center and how we're going to attract business to downtown, I have a clear understanding of where the city is, and we won't have to fall into those holes.
Election Day is next Tuesday. Brad Underwood, Local 12 News.
And to see the full interviews with all three candidates, just head to local12.com and click on the Beyond the Podium tab once you're there.